What's going on? It's Fuego here, and today I'm going to be playing some Goblin Giant Splashyard in Path of Legends. It's seeing a lot of success in like the top 1,000 according to Royal API, so I figured why not give it a shot today, and that's what we're doing. Now, if you want to make a few substitutes to this deck, there's a few changes you can make. Starting off with the Tower Troop, you could run Cannoneer if you'd like. Personally, I find the Princess Tower Troop to be more reliable and just good in all sorts of matchups. So I don't really like the matchup-dependent Cannoneer. I'd stick with the Princess Tower, but that is a substitution you can make. On top of that, they're also you could run the Evo Cage over the Evo Cannon. Even though Evo Cage is one of my favorite evolutions in the game, I just think it's really fun, a great evolution to play. I don't think it's the best fit for this deck. Evo Cannon is cheaper, its ability gets a lot of value, especially as the game goes on. And Evo's Cage I guess you could say best trait is taking out big units, such as like Royal Giants, Goblin Giants, all that stuff. But this deck already does that pretty well, just because you have the Goblin Slide ability, you got the Ice Wiz NATO combo, so those big troops really already aren't a threat. So I do like the Evo Cage, definitely a play you could make if you'd want to, but I do think if you're going for competitive, this is probably the Splashyard deck you want to run. But back to the match here against McDonald. We know he's got the RG deck going on here, and Archers are out of hand, and Archers are a very nice graveyard counter, so I'm going to go in here. I know you're supposed to be passive with Graveyard, and he blocks the bridge, and he has a Mother Witch. Okay, that's about worst case scenario right there. I can't lie to you. I don't even want a cannon because we know he has the RG, right? So I'm probably just going to try and tornado as many of these Hogs to King as I can. So yeah, we'll just take that King Tower activation off the Hoggies, and we'll just let everything else go. We do see the RG come down. I'm going to go for my nice little defense with the cannon and the Evo, or not the Evo, but with the Ice Wizard. He goes Evo Archers, but misplays them because they really get no value right there. He'll get some damage on the right, but that is fine by me. Honestly, we're still kind of even on damage, so I feel like that worked out pretty well for us. Cannot complain. So I'm going to go Knight down low. The matchup does change a little bit now that we know he has the Mother Witch. I'm just going to take a nice poison on top of the Tombstone, man. That is a free poison for me. This guy does have some poison value. He's got the Archers and the Mother Witch, and even the Tombstone provides us some value. So we're going to have to be careful with how I'm using my poison in this matchup for sure. In the meantime here, I think we're going to get a nutty Goblin Stun ability. So in the meantime, let's pop that. Let's go with the Evo Cannon. Let's go with the Knight as well. Knight plus Cannon does a pretty good job shredding the RG. And I'm actually going to go in here. I want to go in with my Graveyard here. We have some nice tanks. He's going to get a Mother Witch down, but if we can get a lick of damage, that would be nice. Okay, I'm probably just going to poison this Mother Witch. Really not too much else to it. Graveyard does not get much damage, but at the end of the day, poison gives us some good damage back. So let's go Ice Wiz on top of these Hogs, slow them all down. And I'm going to go Knight to pull in that fish, or for the Fisherman to pull, and then I'm going to go Cannon. He goes for a Fireball, but doesn't hit the Cannon. Do I Tornado back this RG? I think I do. Maybe that was a misplay, though. I'm not sure. Let's see. Hopefully RG only gets one shot. Oh, no shots. Okay, perfect. We're still alive here, still thriving. We know this guy has the Fireball, so that's something to keep in mind. I don't want to cycle my Ice Wiz in the left lane kind of unattended. I'll take another poison here. We'll definitely take that for now. We need to keep up with the tower damage. That's one thing for certain. So Goblin Stein has been giving this guy a little bit of fits, and he does have the Tombstone out of cycle. So looks like Goblin Stein is... Oh, he's going to pull it to the King. Okay, glad I did not pop my ability right there. That would not have been a great idea for us. He says, oops, interesting. I'm going to go for the Tornado here, just to kind of pull everything in, and then I'll take a poison as well. Poison should clean up the rest of his kind of push right here. If not, I do have the Bard Barrel. In the meantime, I'm going to go Cannon. He goes with the Evo Archers. Interesting. I'm going to try and Bard Barrel plus Knight just to tank. Tornado everything back. Pull the RG. Oh, I actually missed the RG pull on my Cannon, so that's great that we went for the NATO. Okay, you know what? We're actually up 400 damage. This is a pretty good situation. RG, please. RG, please don't get a shot. Okay, RG did not get a shot. I'm going to go in with my Graveyard because I have the poison in hand for the Mother Witch. Does he play it? There. Okay, he goes Archers instead. I'm still taking that poison. Perfect. Maybe Mother Witch was out of hand. I'm not entirely certain. I won't pop my Goblin Slide ability. I don't want to give him the King Tower. But we're still looking fine here. I'm going to go Wizard on the inside tile so he can't hit the Cannon and the Wizard, of course. Oh, we hit the Mother Witch. Yo, let's go. I'm going to Tornado into the Bard Barrel. Kill the Mother Witch. Perfect. Okay, this RG might get a shot just because it's really hard to stop. No, it doesn't. Yo, hold on. We're still looking amazing. I'm gonna go Ice Whiz just to slow everything down. I'm gonna play my cannon over here to pull the RG. We have the Ice Whiz. We have the tornado combo. There's absolutely no way my man is breaking through. Doesn't matter what he does. And guys, I think we take home the win right here. I'll cycle the poison just to secure it. Evo RG, not enough time, and that's a good game, man. Let's go. Very nice matchup for us. Even though our opponent had the Mother Witch, we were able to play around it and still find a way to get our damage to win the match. In the next match here, and one of my favorite starting plays, which I'm not actually going to get the chance to do right here, is going with the Knight first play. A lot of people don't like playing Knight first play in many decks, but I feel like this deck, it's pretty safe. Just because you have the cannon, like, okay, the argument for not doing it is people pressure opposite lane. But in this deck, you have the cannon, and you have many ways to kind of work around the fact that people pressure you opposite lane. Like, for example, if this guy played the Megaknight in the opposite lane, I could just cannon. I could get back to my tornado. Like, there's a bunch of different options I would have. So I feel like Knight the back is a pretty good starting play, actually, because it allows you to get to your Evo Knight faster, which, I mean, that's always going to be an advantage to us. So love to see that. But kind of interesting start to this guy's deck here, man. He's got quite the deck, man. He's got the mid ladder special with the Megaknight, the Hog Rider, and the Firecracker as well. So this guy's got a little bit of everything in here. And we ate a Hog shot to start us off, but I'm convinced that we can win this matchup pretty easily. And it helps a lot that this guy has the Dagger Duchess. Like I said, it's really just going to be difficult for this guy to deal with all of our graveyard skeletons. So, I want to go Goblin Stein, but also it is single elixir, so I'm going to just chill for a second, play my Goblin Stein in the back as opposed to the bridge, and see what he does. So he goes for the Musketeer. Honestly, I think I am going to graveyard here. I could poison if he plays a Swarm on top of the tower, and if not, I'll probably just get a nice Goblin Stein ability. Okay, interesting. So he actually goes for the Evo Megaknight, so we're going to get a ton of skeleton damage. Beautiful stuff there. I'm going to get my Evo Knight down here for the Megaknight. It's going to get slapped backwards, but that's okay. Should have the Ice Whiz to help clean everything up. I'm going to go with my Barb Barrel now here as well. He goes for a Firecracker at the bridge. I mean, honestly, I'll give him that damage. Like, I mean, fair enough. That's 3 elixir at the bridge, just kind of wasted. We eat some damage in the right here, but I'm probably going to go back in again, because this Evo Knight's going to eat his daggers. He does have the mini Pekka for it, but I'm not too sure what his plan is. Yeah, Evo Knight eats half the daggers of the tower. I'm going to go Tornado, kill the skeletons. And look at this. He needs a spell. If he doesn't have a spell, he's cooked. That's so much damage. Let's go. We take the damage lead right there with all those little pesky skeletons. And we're looking great right now. He does have damage in both lanes, so we're going to want to make note of that. But let's drop the poison for the first time this match and just completely shred that Musketeer. I'm going to play my Goblin Stein on the outside, and if he goes for the Hog, we got the cannon. This guy hasn't shown us a big spell yet, so I am being careful of that. But otherwise, I mean, things are just looking very nice for us. I'm going to pop my Goblin Stein ability, try and take out this Firecracker, and then we'll just go Knight up high to kill this mini Pekka. Megaknight might make it to the tower. No, I don't think it does. Perfect. Great for us there. So yeah, I mean, I feel like we can basically defend whatever he plays right now, so really not a huge concern. We're up damage as well, so probably won't even play too many more graveyards here. Let's just go for the Goblin Stein down low. I could always poison the bridge as well. I think I'm going to go with the Knight, and then I'll probably Barb Barrel, try and kill that Firecracker if possible. Just because Firecracker is kind of an unstoppable force of chip damage, and I think this guy's trying to abuse that. Musketeer, that's okay. I would like to get back to a second tank right now, like a Knight or something. Do I go in is the question. Honestly, I'm just going to reset. We got the Evo Cannon on defense here. Just going to play that right now. And nothing too crazy going on. I'm going to cycle Knight back again. I really would like to get back to my Goblin Stein. We still have the lead. This guy is kind of chipping us down slowly, but once we play one more graveyard, we're going to be looking fine here. There's the Megaknight. I'm going to go Goblin Stein up high to block a potential Firecracker. Cannon to kill the Firecracker. Good stuff there. I think maybe he got one Firecracker shot on top of tower. Nothing crazy. And this is the time, guys. Look at the counter push we have right now. He can mini Pekka. He can block the bridge. I honestly don't really care. I want to get to my Tornado for his skeleton army. All right, nice. We have the NATO if he goes Scar Me. What does he do? Yeah, he goes Scar Me now. I'm going to kill that. And then we still have a bunch of skeletons left. A ton of damage. Ice Whiz, it might splash the tower even. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. Okay, I'm going to reset down low with another Ice Whiz. We took back our damage lead, which is perfect for us. I'm going to kill that E-Wiz here with the Barb Barrel. Oh, Firecracker should maybe die here as well, too. Perfect. Okay, it actually doesn't die, but as long as it doesn't hit our tower, fine by me. He does have the Evo Megaknight in hand, but I think I'm probably going to end up going for a graveyard here anyway. Let's go Evo Cannon just to maybe hit something, maybe just kill this Musketeer. Nice. Okay, look, he's all out of daggers. I can go Tornado on top of his Scar Me again. Oh no, I'll take a poison, even better. It's gonna kill the E-Wiz, kill the Skarmy as well. Yo, let's go. He needs the Megaknight the bridge as well, which he does. I'm gonna cycle another graveyard. His daggers are not coming back anytime soon. Let's get this poison down just in case he gets back to another Skarmy. And that's so much damage. And is that... Oh, it's so close, man. I wanted to say it. It was so close. All we need is one more poison. Let's just tornado back just for the funsies here. Ice was to slow it down. And that's good game, man. We win this one in sudden death. I was really just confident in my defense, and I knew this guy really didn't have any great graveyard counters. So super great matchup for us once again, and we take home a super nice dub. In the last match here, and one unique thing about this graveyard variant that most graveyard decks don't have is the Goblin Stein, man. Since the Goblin Stein is a champion, unlike the Baby Dragon, it gives you 3-card cycle. And this 3-card cycle is super broken in triple elixir. You can basically infinitely spam graveyard poisons on top of your opponent's tower, and there's really not too much they can do about it. So definitely something pretty funny I'd like to show off in this match here. But to start things off, we see the bowler in the Knight from our opponent. So off rip, I'm kind of thinking two things right here. I'm gonna leak a little bit to let my Knight come up. But off the rip, I'm kind of thinking two things. I'm thinking either graveyard or I'm thinking balloon. So now that we see the Inferno Dragon, it still could be either, but I really want to lean balloon. And if it's balloon, we should definitely have a good matchup on our hands. We got the Ice Wiz, NATO, we got a building, and even the Goblin Stein as well. So definitely have some answers here. So love to see that. We see the Wizard as well. That's going to be a nice little free poison for us with some little tower damage. Good stuff there. Ice Wiz is going to clean up on the defense, as it always does, and we will be smooth sailing to start this match out here. So we see the Knight come down from our opponent. I'm probably just going to play this chill until he shows us either that balloon or that graveyard, just because I don't want to get caught with my pants down, right? I want to make sure that I'm aware of what this guy is rolling with. So we'll just slow roll. We'll maybe even get to an Evo Cannon, possibly. We'll just... Actually, do I cycle my cannon here? You know, it's a little risky, but since I have the Tornado and Cycle, I could pull the balloon if he decides to go opposite lane. So that's what we'll roll with for now. Looks like he's kind of scared of the Goblin Stein just based off the way he's playing. He tornadoed it back, so fair enough. Okay, so looks like it's actually graveyard. It was not my first guess right there. I'm going to go with my Barb Barrel plus the Ice Wiz to minimize the damage we take. And then I think I'm going to pull away this bowler. I don't want it to line up on top of tower, so we will spend the extra elixir. So it's graveyard on graveyard. This guy could have a freeze as opposed to a poison, just since normally the tankier graveyard decks tend to run a freeze, is what I've kind of noticed. So we'll see if that holds true here. Hopefully, okay, we force out a ton of elixir, and we do have the Evo Cannon, which I'm going to drop right now. Hopefully we hit the Wizard. Bang, Evo Cannon value. That's what we love to see. If he goes graveyard into me right now, I think that would be a huge mistake, and it looks like he's opting not to, so fair enough. Let's get the Ice Wiz, and if he plays the bowler, I'm going in opposite lane. Okay, there it is. I'm holding to my word. I'm going in. He spent a ton of elixir, and I'm not sure he's going to have a good time dealing with this, guys. Yeah, look at this. Wizard on top of the Evo Knight. That is not the play you want to make right there. We get a ton of damage. Let's pull away the guards and maybe kill the Wizard. Perfect. We get so much damage, guys. Very nice graveyard opposite lane. Kind of noticing that our opponent did not have the most elixir in their hand. So very nice play. I'm going to try and reset that bowler on top of the Knight. And we should be winning this bridge battle, which, I mean, that's all you really got to do in graveyard matchups, right? So things are looking good once again here. He's stacking his bowler. Fair enough. I really want to go in opposite lane again, but I'm not sure I can. Let's just cycle our Knight. We do have the poison for the next bowler. Look at these double Ice Wiz just hammering that, hammering the Inferno Dragon. And I think I'm just going to try and keep winning this bridge battle, man. There's no reason not to. We actually hit the Wizard. We killed the Evo Wizard shield with our cannon, which is perfect. I'm going to poison the bridge now, because if he doesn't cross the bridge, then his graveyard's not a threat, right? So I still feel like that's a fine poison. Let's pull away that Knight, not eat too much damage there. And he's kind of just securing down the lane, but it really doesn't matter. I'll take a nice Goblin Stein ability, cycle another Ice Wiz. I could block the bridge, but I don't think that's the play here. I think we go cannon, and we just get back to our poison for this graveyard. So if he goes in here, that's fine by me. We're going to do a great job defending, but he doesn't even want to go in, guys. He knows I have the poison. It's so difficult for him since he does not have the poison back. So very good matchup, and we're playing this super well so far. And now we hit triple. I could be aggressive and go in the right lane, but I don't think that's the play I want to make. I'm going to actually poison the bridge and 3-card cycle back to another poison. So I can block his Knight with my cannon, and then we can just defend this all right there. Beautiful stuff. No, but there's the freeze. Oh, I should have known. I knew he had the freeze, right? Okay, we only eat about 1,000 damage, so nothing too crazy overall. Let's get this Knight down. I do have my Goblin Stein ability, which I will choose to pop, and let's go in graveyard. I don't want to sit on my heels. I want to try and get some damage back here. So he does block the bridge, but we should still get some nice skelly ticks. In worst case scenario, even if we don't get too many skeleton ticks, I'll take my poison and cycle back to another. Very nice stuff there. Now, if you guys notice, he blocked the bridge right there, and I'm probably going to do that again right here. He's threatening to go in on the right, but I don't think that's the play he's actually going to make. I'm going to try and keep my Ice Wiz alive. I do want to poison the bridge, but I also don't at the same time. I'm just going to keep blocking the bridge, and then we'll poison on defense. And then we also have the Fat Goblin Stein ability, which he does kind of block, but it just doesn't matter. Evo Cannon, we'll go poison up top. Not enough time for his graveyard to come down. And that's good game, ladies and gentlemen. You guys see how helpful the poison was in a graveyard on graveyard matchup. Totally secured us that win. But that's going to do it all for the video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.